Hello friends, welcome to INSECTECHS ethical hacking course. I hope you have practiced Windows command line tutorials and Linux command line tutorials. I also hope that you have good hands-on Kali Linux operating system, which is our penetration testing operating system that we are going to use throughout this course. So in this class we are going to learn about Active Directory. We are going to learn what is Active Directory. We are going to learn what is a tree, object, forest, domain controllers, organizational units, what is policy, what is a security policy, what is a group object, and so on. We are also going to learn how to install a domain controller and how to add computers to a domain controller, and we will create few user accounts on these computers which are connected to a domain controller. Without wasting much time, let's jump onto the class. You know, networking devices like routers, switches, including computers, creates a network. It means we are creating a network of networks, which is internet. Now since we have network connectivity, we need some interfaces to send some messages or to chat with our friends or clients who are living across the globe. These applications which are interfaces using which we are going to do a communications. And nowadays using platforms like Facebook, YouTube, we are creating a businesses, we are earning. But in the big enterprise networks, in big corporations, there are hundreds and thousands of employees working, and we need a big interface, a facility where we can do a day-to-day businesses, and we can also do businesses with the clients who are living far away the other side of this globe. So Active Directory facilitates this kind of a business environment. To be precise, Active Directory is used for running businesses, whereas network equipment create network connectivity. Saying so, what exactly is an Active Directory? Active Directory is just a directory where you have computers, files, shared folders, network resources are grouped together into a single database, and the domain administrator will manage the domain controllers, computers, user accounts which are under single domain controller or single domain. Way back we had work groups. A work group is a peer-to-peer network where 15 computers or 20 computers or a small amount of computers are connected to each other using routing device, and the system administrator will go to each and every computer to create user accounts of those employees. For example, if a company have a 15 computers and a 45 employees working in 3 shifts, the system administrator has to manually go to each and every 15 computers and create all 45 accounts because there is no central command. Working in a workgroup environment is little bit tedious task. But what if you have a facility where you can sit on a single chair or single console and create all the user accounts on all of those 15 computers or all of those hundreds and thousands of computers. You can create user accounts from a single place or a single console. You can give them permissions. You can allow them to access shared resources like network printers, network folders, and so on. So it will become an easy job for an administrator to create number of user accounts in an environment where you can sit in a single place rather than you are going to a computer to computer and computer to computer and so on. So workgroup had this problem which was overcome by Active Directory. Active Directory is a single sign-on service, a server service provided by a Microsoft server operating system. So Active Directory is not just limited to creating and managing user accounts, but also it checks the security of the entire corporate enterprise networks, allowing them to give permissions, means it gives authentications and authorization to access or what not to access on a enterprise network. Say for example, an employee from finance department cannot access files that are related to a marketing department. Say for example, there is a big corporate network where you have a lot of departments like IT department 1, IT department 2, IT department 3, finance, marketing, HR, and say for example the CEO, CFO, all those guys, VIP guys comes into one group. Then these domain administrators or the administrator will give specific permissions to a marketing guys only. Say for example, I do not want to give access to change the wallpaper, or I do not want marketing guys to access a pen drive. I am restricting him accessing a USB. Similarly, I can create a policy. Policy is a set of guidelines, and we have security policies in Microsoft ADDS, that is Active Directory Domain Services. So where I create a policy that Finance department guys should not access a cPanel, or IT departments guys cannot access a VPN service. So these are all the policies that can be created, security policies that can be created by the administrator, and implement those security policies group by group to each and every department individually. So what is an Active Directory exactly? As said, Active Directory is a directory just like your telephone directory, where you have telephone numbers of all the persons in a alphabetical order. You want to have, or you want to know the telephone number of Mr. Michael Jackson, then you will go to the M column or M section, then you will search for the Michael and then for Jackson, and you will fetch the details of the phone number. And you might have also been to a restaurant sometime, and the items in the menu card are divided in a different categorical way, like for examples, cold drinks are under one category, seafood is under one category, and non-veg is under one category, vegetarian is under one category, and so on, ice creams under one category. So it is again a small database. Likewise, Active Directory is a database or a directory of files, computers, user accounts, objects, shared folders, network printers, and so on. And very important, you must remember that everything in Active Directory is an object, including your local computer, including your user accounts, including policies, group policies, and so on. Everything on an Active Directory is an object. So let us go to the slide and we will learn what is Active Directory, what is a work group, trees, objects, domains, forests, and how Active Directory is managed and maintained. And in the further videos we will see how to install a domain controller and install some servers like DNS, DHCP, Exchange servers, and so on. Thank you for watching the video, and do subscribe to the YouTube channel INSECTECHS.